Hey guys, this is Real Appalachia with Shane.
And Melody.
And today we are coming from
Gray, Tennessee.
I was waiting to see if your lips would start moving.
No. He set me up.
I know. And as you can see behind us, there's a sign for the Appalachian Fair, which has been around since 1926. I've been here a few times. Have you been?
I have not.
Oh, well.
What do you think of it?
It's fair. Oh.
Boom.
No, I had a great time. I just had to take my shots where I can get them.
Exactly.
For my corniness.
But anyways, we are going to show you Gray, Tennessee. We hope that you'll like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. And thank you to our patrons for keeping us on the road.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Let's get on the road. All right, well, we're starting outside the Hands-On Discovery Center in the Gray Fossil Site Museum, but unfortunately we're not going to have a chance to go through there today.
Yes, and I think that it deserves its own video.
Well, that's what we were talking about. I don't think we could put that in a video of Gray and make it work without cheating it.
Exactly. So, or cheating the town.
Somebody's going to get the shrift, the short shrift.
Exactly.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah, so we'll do this little driving video here and let y'all check out the town. And actually, Gray is just a census-designated place, and the population in 2020 was only about 1,300.
But in the grand scheme of things, that's a fairly good-sized town for us to go to, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be if it was a town.
Yeah, very true. And it is a suburb of Johnson City. Yeah. So, it's not like it's totally empty or anything.
No, it's not no man's land right between Johnson City and Kingsport.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And actually, their high school, Daniel Boone High School, teaches nearly half of Washington County's high school children.
Wow.
So, yeah. Pretty impressive, right?
That is impressive. And it's named after Daniel Boone. There's a lot of stories about him traveling through this area.
Oh, definitely.
And there's one, Boone's Creek, which is just down the road.
Yeah.
I supposedly found a tree that he carved into it, killed a bar here.
Oh, wow. And Gray was originally called Gray Station, Tennessee, because it was mostly a railway depot, and they just shortened the town name to Gray for easier. Make it easier. Not that it's hard to say station, but it's like kids today saying totes instead of totally, I guess.
Well, I'm all about saving words any chance I get.
That's exactly right.
That's one more breath you can take.
Kevin from The Office does too. Love that episode.
I almost moved here. I tried to move here. I've tried to move here a couple of different times, and this real estate market is red hot.
Yes, they have really been building up. Like, it's grown each year, and they've added new restaurants and chains and small businesses. So there's the fair.
Yeah, the Appalachian Fair.
Appalachian Fair is in Gray, so that's a pretty big deal.
Now let me tell you about that. Mm-hmm. I went one year, and the Florida-Georgia line was there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. And it was so crowded, you couldn't see a thing. I couldn't even get in the building, even though I had tickets. And all I did, I saw one of them's hair one time.
Oh, look at you.
I think maybe they were seeing Cruz, and I saw one of them's hair, the top of his head, and that's all I can say I've seen of Florida-Georgia line.
You saw Florida-Georgia hair.
Yep, that's all I saw, so.
They definitely do have a lot of little restaurants and chain restaurants. There's a coffee house. I think we're going to have to check out that place.
May have to do that. So it's built, like you said, it's building up. Just every year there's something more here. So.
Yeah.
Which is, its location right off of I-81.
Yeah. And really any kind of suburb from a city, I feel like as the city grows, the suburb will grow too.
And there's a Dairy Queen I've spent many a dollar in. I'm sorry to say. Probably helped to get rid of my gallbladder.
Yeah.
Had it, played their hand in it.
Yeah, you can see all these condos being built up. Those look really nice.
Yeah, there's so much demand for housing here.
Yeah.
So this place will probably double or triple in population very shortly.
Yep. We may have some people watching this video that's thinking about moving to the area.
Yeah, well, it's a great place to live, that's for sure, if you can afford it. That's the problem.
You can see we just turned on Gray Station Road.
Yeah. So back up in here is where the fair is.
Okay. And there's a Gray school.
Yeah.
It's the elementary school.
Yeah, you turn up in here and there's a big old field. And you get to walk yourself a country mile, just like most of these fairs, but
You get to burn off all that deep fried food.
you get to burn off the deep fried food. Yes, good point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll never forget the one time I wanted to come here so bad I couldn't stand it. Randy Travis was here.
Oh.
And something happened to knock me out of coming, and I have been
It
sick
has
about
an interactive mystery dinner theater.
Oh,
We
wow.
need to go to that. That looks like fun.
Boy, it does.
I didn't even know that was there.
I didn't either, so
we
we're-
learn as we go,
Yes.
too. You can see the sign there for Appalachian Fair.
Dates back to 1926.
How cool is that?
First one's there. I feel like Clark Griswold.
Yeah.
So, of course, they have all the things you expect, the carnival type rides and
Yeah.
shows and everything else. And
There's
all.
been several times I've wanted to come and I've never got to.
I saw a few here. I'm trying to remember who they were, but I saw 3 or 4 concerts.
They always have good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They do. I haven't got to see the good ones much because, like I said, it's like Florida Georgia line, which I don't consider them good. I didn't hurt my feelings a bit to miss that one, but
You know you like them. You
well,
like
I
that
do some
song
dirt.
You love the song Dirt.
There's always an exception.
I like that song too.
Dirt is it was before that song was out. I got to plead guilty.
Oh, okay.
I think they booked them. Right before they got red hot. So that was one of those lucky draws. You know, you get somebody and they
I
were,
remember that.
they were
Yeah.
massive.
I remember that. Start our own mystery dinner theater.
I'm afraid you'd really kill me in the middle of the show.
Well,
Who killed Shane? It wasn't me.
it was Holler Holly.
That reminds me of the Office. Caleb Crawdad.
Oh, yeah.
There's been a murder in Gray, Tennessee.
All right.
By the miracle of editing, we're back on Bobby Hicks.
Not Bobby Hill.
No, not Bobby Hicks or Bobby Hill, but Bobby Hicks. Not
Yeah.
the man, the road. You see, like a lot of commercial stuff's building up through here. That's a really large Citibank facility too. I think they do like pretty much like a call center. There are a lot of people that work there at various times. As you can see, look at all the cars in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. You can see a lot of development being built up on the side roads too. Ground being broken.
Yeah. And, well, the great thing about Gray for the future is they've still got some farmland here, which will end up in a big subdivision, and
Yeah,
it's not good for.
that's sad.
Not good. No, we don't want to see it, but that's what'll happen.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and.
Good to see the growth, but there's always,
Comes at a cost.
yeah, exactly.
Because you'll see as we head more this way, it gets more and more rural, and you'll see little farms here and there like that to the right that sneak into it. And,
Yeah. Sadly, that house will probably be gone.
yeah.
It was a beautiful house, but it looked like a tree had fallen on the roof and hadn't been fixed and that kind of thing.
Championship bull riding. You up for that?
Yeah, why not?
You want to ride a bull?
Yeah, sure.
We'll sign you up. We'll commit you to that then.
And I would have to say it is my first rodeo.
Oh man, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I did mention it. But I tried to live here, and I couldn't afford
Yeah.
2 foot of land in this area. So
Yeah. Well, if it is in high demand, makes sense.
yeah. But we're getting back here more rural residential area, so all that growth is just right off the I-26. And I mentioned I-81 earlier. I-81 jumps off on I-26 right around just 3 or 4 miles down the road
Area.
from Gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting rural now. There's a Dollar General.
Oh, yeah.
Dollar
Yeah.
General.
The new general store. Dollar General.
That's right. I thought about getting one to rival it. It's like a Dollar Private or whatever and have even cheaper prices.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, we were about to run out of real estate, literally, here in the Gray.
Gray. Yep, so I guess that we're about to head on back to the coffee shop. Can I sell you on that?
I knew you would do that to me.
All right, let's go get some coffee.
Well, a couple of our favorite things right in front of us. Coffee and cake, right?
Yes. So we thought we'd end off the trip by going to the coffee house. And there happens to be Stephen's Pizzeria behind us. So
Are you hinting at that too? We may be,
who knows?
maybe a 2-for-1 special here right in this parking lot.
Might be. Let's go find out.
Let's do it. Well, look at that look of excitement in there. What have you got?
We have been eating better, so we're gonna eat part of this, or me anyway. But I got the cream cheese cinnamon roll, and you got the raspberry loaf cake. Is that right?
Yes.
And then we got ice lattes.
Now, I have to think about that. I'm going to die, aren't I?
Yeah, probably. No, I'm just kidding. But this place is really cute, and they just have really cute setup. Look at that little baby fork.
Oh yeah, that little baby fork, a little baby food in there.
And it's just really cute in here.
Yeah.
Somewhere you'd like to hang out here in the day.
Yeah, it looks like something on South, a set of friends or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right, guys, we thought we'd end it here at Blazer Nation here, which is also known as Daniel Boone High School. Named after the one and only Daniel Boone.
That's right.
Or Daniel Boone, as they call him sometimes.
Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
Yeah. All right, guys, we hope you liked this video. Again, if you did, give us a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet.
We will.
See you on down the road.